Welcome to 549 Media. The lights are on, the crowd is loud, and the stage is set for tonight's action. From the opening whistle to the final buzzer, we bring you every drive, every shot, every play that makes the difference. This is where passion meets performance and every moment counts. Grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy your hometown Yellowjackets because the game starts now.
And good evening and welcome into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock, Section 8 2A boys basketball action. First round action here tonight from the Hive. It's the Perham Yellowjackets and the Crookston Pirates with an early tip-off tonight. Kit tipping off here at 6 o'clock.
One thing great about an early tip-off, you're going to be able to follow along the rest of the bracket as we go along, and you're going to see who the Jackets hopefully get to play in the next round if they come into their own home gym and take care of business. And it's always one of those interesting ones, Jason, when you play a team you don't normally see. Usually you can look in Section 8 AA and you've seen a team 2, sometimes 3 times throughout a year. 0 here, so Crookston Pirates bring a new added feature, playing somebody you haven't seen yet this year.
Pirates come into tonight's game with a 5-18 record overall, while the Yellow Jackets are 14-12 in this 4-13 matchup. We'll take a break, come back, get you set up pregame show here live from the Hive on the 549 Media Network.
Welcome to Perham, Minnesota. A great place to visit and an even better place to live. Here's a look at just a few of the things you can experience here. If you'd like to find your inner otter in Perham, visit OttertailLakesCountry.com.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
Looking for a job that's anything but ordinary? At Kenny's Candy and Confections, we make work sweet. From popcorn poppers to licorice cooks, our team creates fun treats that people love to share. Here, you'll find great benefits, chances to learn new skills, and a workplace full of energy, creativity, and smiles. Because at Kenny's, making snacks is seriously fun. Kenny's Candy and Confections. Apply today.
Family Brands.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Bees sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perm seniors. Yellowjackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, you want someone local and experienced. EOT Insurance Agency has been serving the community for over 40 years, insuring home, auto, farms, businesses, and all your recreational toys. As an independent agency, we don't work for just one company, we work for you. EOT Insurance Agency, local, experienced, and always on your side.
At Hilltop Lumber, we're not just about building materials. We're about building relationships. We're honored to be recognized for our excellence in our industry, but the greatest reward? It's the trust we built with our customers. It's not just about providing quality materials, it's about building strong relationships. We're proud to be a part of the communities we serve, working with you to bring your vision to life. Because at Hilltop Lumber, success is measured by the partnerships we create and the homes, businesses, and dreams we help build together. Hilltop Lumber, where we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
Welcome back into the Hive. We thank you for tuning in as we get ready to go for the 8AA boys basketball first round action tonight. A lot of action going around the area. First, it'll be Crookston taking on Perham. That is a 6 o'clock start. Other games all starting at 7 o'clock. Other games tonight will feature Warroad taking on Park Rapids area. DGF taking on Wadena Deer Creek. Thief River Falls doing battle with Roseau. Ozekas taking on Monaga, and Barnesville taking on Holly in your first round of this tournament tonight.
Well, there's going to be some interesting games, obviously, inside there, but you got to look at one, and it's the DGF Wadena Deer Creek game, just because as it plays out, it's hopefully the Yellow Jackets are playing Saturday, and we're facing one of those two teams, but the Yellow Jackets had some really good games with DGF this year. It's been a fun contest getting to see them battle back and forth, and they've had their number twice, and I've always felt it's hard to beat a team 3 times. But that being said, I think the Yellow Jackets right now are playing the best basketball of the season and looking to keep that going tonight.
They'll be looking to do that, taking on Crookston again, coming in at 5-18 overall. While the Yellow Jackets come in at 14-12, first meeting and only meeting between these two teams this year. And one thing that really stands out to me when you look at the Pirates is they allow a lot of points on defense.
Well, and just trying to catch some bits and pieces of their games, you can't just put your finger on there's one part. I think they really struggle trying to defend inside, and I think if the Yellow Jackets can get the ball inside, Cypress Steele obviously can score. Cade Razor would be another one in there, and then you get the likes of Sam Dale with his athleticism, and Borman coming off the bench as well. I think we can exploit the outside. I think there's a couple good guards that you're going to see here from Crookston tonight that can put the ball in the basket. That's why they have the scoring average that they do.
They're coming in winning 2 of their last 3 with victories over Winnimac, Roseau, and a loss to Warroad. The Yellow Jackets coming in winners of their last 5. And they have turned their record to 500 here at the Hive, 8-8 overall. And they close strongly here at home and starting to play some of their best basketball as the year has rolled on.
Well, a couple things I've noticed, and Coach Durkheising came in bringing the dribble drive offense with the kick. Now they're making better decisions when they're kicking the ball, getting in the lane, taking the shot when they need to. And ultimately, Jason, I went back and listened to one of our broadcasts. You had said they really are passing the ball better amongst each other. That makes a world of difference. And I think when things start going well, then all of a sudden you get the loose balls, you get the rebounds, and you start running the floor a little bit better, and your defense ultimately gets better and creates that offense. So everything's clicking right now for the Yellow Jackets. Let's just hope that tournament time doesn't change how they're doing the things that they're doing. And I know Coach Durkheising's doing everything that he can possibly get to keep them on a roll.
We'll take a quick timeout, take a quick look again at the brackets coming up here next on the 549 Media Network.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Hey, it's Tucker again. When it comes to protecting what matters most, you want someone local and experienced. As an independent agency, we work for you. That means we can compare multiple insurance carriers to find the right coverage at the right price. And with so many changes happening in insurance today, having a trusted guide has never been more important. Let EOT Insurance help you navigate the market with confidence. EOT Insurance Agency. Local, experienced, and always on your side.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
Welcome back into the Hive here, Section 8 AA Boys Basketball Playoffs. Taking center stage tonight. We'll take a look again at that bracket right now. The Yellowjackets, the number 4 seed, taking on Crookston, the 13 seed. And if they were to win, they would play here Saturday night, hosting either DGF or Wadena Deer Creek. That would be a 7 o'clock start on Saturday night. And you can take a look at the other matchups that we touched on a little bit. We'll try to keep you up to date. If some of the other games do happen to start early, what we have seen early on, mostly this is the only one that I've been able to see that has been moved up to 7, but sometimes some other ones have and do get moved up due to travel.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I think this is the only 6 o'clock game. I think we're going to be watching everything else when we get done. But looking at this graphic that's so nicely done, it's fun to sit here and look at it. The one thing, if you're the Yellowjackets, you can go down the list and you can play with every single team that I see on here. They're 1-1 with Staples, both good games. Lots of other things that have been just great that they played. The only one that is kind of the outlier is East Grand Forks, and they really have a couple guards that are dynamic, and they really gave some fits to the Yellowjackets, but they played them tough for quite a bit of the game that they're in. So you have to be coming into this 8AA going, why not us? Why can't we be the one to go on this run and take it all the way to the championship and see what happens when you get there?
Speaking of a team that's been on a run, tomorrow night, taking a look at the 8-2A girls basketball brackets. Location has been changed. The game will be at Moorhead High School. Congratulations out to Concordia Moorhead women's basketball team, earning that trip into the NCAA tournament. They're hosting some games this weekend, so the site will change and move to Moorhead. We'll have all the action for you on the 549 Media Network on Friday nights, and make sure to tune in for that as well.
Well, beautiful gym, Moorhead High. The Yellowjackets played tremendous game against a really good Frazee Hornets team and went right down to the wire, and now they get another shot at the Rebels, who have, I wouldn't say have their number, but have played really well against them this year. So it's going to be, I think, one of those really great section final games where both teams believe they can win it.
We'll have all that and more analysis coming up tomorrow night in the pregame show from Moorhead High School. Make sure to stay tuned with us on the 549 Media Network. We'll take a timeout, come back, get you set up for the start of this one here on the 549 Media Network.
From the plains of North and South Dakota to the lakes of Minnesota, one remarkable creature thrives, the cold climate heat pump. It cools when it's hot, heats when it's not, and uses far less energy than traditional systems. Those who welcome one into their habitat enjoy year-round comfort, generous rebates, and bills that nearly hibernate. Cold climate heat pumps, cooling, heating, and saving all year. That's efficient comfort. Powered by Otter Tail Power Company.
Since 1955, Esser Plumbing and Heating has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable across the Lakes area. From residential and commercial new construction to plumbing and HVAC service, our skilled technicians bring knowledge, experience, and a friendly smile to every job. When comfort matters, trust the team your neighbors have counted on for generations. Call 877-882-4822 or visit EsserPlumbingandHeating.com. Esser Plumbing and Heating. Trusted people, trusted service.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction, your vision, our team.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
At River's Edge Cabinetry, we believe your home should be a true reflection of you. Our expert team combines custom design, quality craftsmanship, and 3D visualizations to bring your vision to life. From kitchens and bathrooms to family rooms and outdoor kitchens, we handle every detail. Experience a seamless remodeling process with personalized service and attention to detail that you can trust. River's Edge Cabinetry, custom design for your lifestyle. Visit us in Perham or online at riversedgecabinetry.com. Welcome back to the Hive. Getting ready for tonight's Section 8 2A clash between the Yellowjackets and the Pirates of Crookston. We thank you for tuning in tonight. Lance, quick final thoughts before we take one last break before our new Horizons Realty starting lineups.
Well, if you're the Yellowjackets, you do what you've been doing. You get on the defensive end, you turn defense into offense, value each possession, put your stamp on this game right away, and I think if you're the longer you can stay in it, the better you're going to be if you're the Crookston Pirates.
We'll be back. Starting lineups are next here on the 549 Media Network.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Welcome back into the Hive. We'll send it now courtside for our public address announcer, Mr. Trevor Seaman.
Tonight's MSHSL sanctioned officials. Thank you tonight, officials, because without you, we don't play. Amen. Now let's meet the starters for each team. We'll start with the Crookston Pirates, a senior number 1, Reggie Winjum. A senior number 4, Gunnar Groven. A senior number 11, Nolan Casabon. A senior number 23, Carter Fee. And a freshman number 52, Nolan Johnson. Pirates are coached by assistant coaches Lucas Manska, Corey Barrell, Joshua Potts, and Bruce Erdman. And now for your starters for your home team, your Perham Yellowjackets. At guard, a 6'1" senior, 0, Tate Zacharias. At guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 2, Isaiah Farrell. At center, a 6'5" sophomore, number 21, Cade Razor. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 23, Cypress Field. At forward, a 6'4" senior, number 24, Nathan Rusted. Yellow Jackets are coached by assistant coaches Gary Gruey, Arlie Ullman, Rowan Nelson, and your head coach is Mr. Grant Durkeisen.
Thank you again, Mr. Trevor Seaman, with our starting lineups. Brought to you by New Horizons Realty. As we get ready to go for this Class 2A Section 8 first round game between the Pirates and the Yellow Jackets. Again, the Yellow Jackets, Tate Zacharias, Isaiah Farrell, Cade Razor, Cypress Steele, Nathan Rustad. For the Pirates, Reggie Windjum, Gunnar Groven, Nolan Casavant, Carter Fee, and Nolan Johnson. Head coach of the Pirates is Bruce Erdman. Opening tap will go to the way of the Yellow Jackets as Rustad wins the battle with Johnson, and the Yellow Jackets have the opening possession. Here in the first half on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard, Theo with it, spins, sets free throw line, leaves it there for Farrell. Now over to Zacharias. The Pirate fans that have made the trek are voicing their support as Theo leaps through the lane and gets fouled on his way to the hoop. He'll shoot a pair at the Horace Mann Insurance and Investments free throw line.
Yeah, interesting continuation on that one. I thought maybe they were going to call it on the floor, which I have no problem with. But good for Cypress Steele right away to the free throw line. Watch Reggie Windjum for the Crookston Pirates if you're not familiar as the first one goes down. Really nice player, averaging, you had said, kind of phenomenal numbers for an athlete around our area, and he's a really nice player.
Leads the way at 26 points per game. As Steele goes 2 of 2, and the Yellow Jackets lead 2-0 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Here with the near side, Groven. Another one to watch out for, senior Carter Fee. He has the basketball right now. Fee with it, now with it to Casavon. Looking inside, Johnson trying to work into the lane. Jumper is good. Nolan Johnson with the first points of the game for Crookston. Back here the other side, a 3 by Thiel is good. Cypress Thiel off and running. He's got 5 points for the Yellow Jackets.
And you talked about the amount of points that the Crookston Pirates give up. You can see how it's 5 points real quickly for the Yellow Jackets. Good take both by Thiel.
Drove in with it to Fee. Fee will take a deep 3. That's way offline, and Thiel gets the rebound. Farrell now slows it down. Thiel wide open. He hits. Thiel buries that one. It's 8-2.
Well, they better find an answer for Thiel quickly, or this one will be over before it even gets started.
Well, one idea might be picking him up before he gets the basketball wide open. Inside they go, and it's turned over. Zacharias with it. Thiel. Actually, it's Rustad this time. Now to Thiel in the corner. He looks down low. Razor brings it back up top. Farrell left open for 3, and he hits. The Yellow Jackets have hit 3 straight three-pointers, lead 11-2.
Well, and right now you called it. The Pirates are really struggling to find their person in the half-court defense, and they're leaving wide open shots for the Yellow Jackets. Excuse me.
Windjum now up top. Gets it back from Casavant. Asks for a screen. The Yellow Jackets do a nice job blocking that off. Comes up top. Fee launches, and it's offline. And the rebound is grabbed by Farrell. Zacharias loses the ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Pirates with 15:27 to go.
Yeah, now it'll be interesting to see if they try to man up here. I wouldn't go zone right now, as hot as the Yellow Jackets seem to be. Looks like they might be a man right to Thiel.
Thiel working inside, has the mismatch, doesn't get the shot to go. A rebound grab, no, it's not grabbed, goes over to Superintendent Mr. Anderson, and he picks up the ball and gives it to the official. It's Crookston basketball.
Great hustle there by Cypress Thiel, and I think that's kind of what we talked about. You hit shots early, your momentum gets going, and then all of a sudden you're diving after everything. I like that look.
Grovin with it now. Hands it off to Windjam. Windjam looking to go to work. The Yellow Jackets doing a nice job staying in front of him, not giving him much space. Knifes through though. Shots no good. Gets the rebound. Put back. Acrobatically no good, but Nolan Johnson is there to clean up.
Well, you can see Windjam's athleticism there. Just the ability to get those shots off is tremendous.
Rustad into the lane. Now to Thiel. Near side, Rustad with it. Jump stop, loses the basketball. Picking up is Casavant.
Little life out of the Pirates here, and you can see now they're going to slow this thing down and try to run a little clock off, or at least get a good shot.
And Windjam hits a three-pointer.
And that was a good shot, so I thought they were going to slow the pace down, but for the first time the Yellow Jackets lost him, and you can see what can happen. He might be able to score in bunches.
And he's going to have to if Crookston wants to force that upset tonight. They've cut it to 4. It was a nice 11-2 run to start for the Yellow Jackets. Zacharias drives, dishes inside. Razor gets hacked, but the ball comes free. And Windjam will bring the ball up court.
A little zone defense there.
Windjam fires, no good. Rebound corralled by Rustad. Farrell now. Over to Rustad. Farrell to Thiel, takes a couple of steps on the gather. Jumps through. Doesn't get the shot to go, then punts it into the hands of Johnson. And Carter Fee, the 6'2" senior, will bring it up court and get it to Reggie Windjam, who drops it off for Johnson. Tough shot through traffic, and Johnson has 6 now.
Good grief, that's a freshman underneath there, Jason, and he's made his presence known already for being a youngster underneath the basket like that.
Farrell in the corner. He's going to drive against Johnson. Poked away, and a foul. And the foul is going to be on Windjam. If it is, that's going to be his second. And now it's decision time for Bruce Erdman.
Well, in all honesty, he's not checking out, and I believe the coaching staff knows he has to. They're relying on him to play smart, and honestly, they might not be in it if he's on the bench.
Shot no good. Rebound, and now a foul. Foul's on Sam Dale, who just checked into the game.
And I'm kind of wondering if you're the Crookston Pirates, if you won't try to play Windjam here a little bit, get a couple minutes, then give him a minute or two on the bench, and then bring him in spurts.
I think that's where you've kind of talked about a lot this year, a little bit as Joshua Hesby has it, is timeout management and how you like to use that and breaks.
Yep, and you can see why they have to have him out there. He just draws so much attention from the Yellow Jackets defense he creates for the rest of his team.
Windjam with it. Into the lane, floater is good. Windjam now has 5, and it's now a tie game as the Pirates have answered with a 9-0 run of their own. Farrell into Dale. Dale lofts and lays it in.
Well, and again, that was a nice pass and a good gather there by Dale. But what seems so easy for the Yellow Jackets all of a sudden isn't. And now you got to regroup, regather, and get that mojo back.
Windjam step back 3. That one's offline. Long rebound. Eventually corralled by Hesby. Now gets it over to Bo Smith. Smith driving on Rustad. Comes back up top with it for Casavant. Here's Smith looking things over. He's going to have to think about shooting. Well, instead, Hesby will fire one into the student section with 11:34 to go.
Yeah, Jason, that was a tough possession. Just it never got in rhythm for them, and it's too bad because they were playing really well up to them. And you were going to say Braden Anderson into the game when I interrupted you.
Farrell driving into the lane, gets that floater to go. Farrell now has 5. Yellow Jackets back in front by 4. Here's Grovin looking inside. Dale steps into the passing lane, causes that turnover with the deflection. Thiel left wide open. He hits. He's got 11 of the team's 18 points on the Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Windjam. And a block. Well done, Farrell.
Well, if you're the Pirates, I can't offer you much other than you might want to locate Cypress Thiel right now, as he's about as hot shooting as you can get in this gym.
Feed back in. Fee will have a sideline inbound. Gets it to Windjam. Farrell awaits. As everyone calls out their play. And it goes to Windjam off the screen. Pull up jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound to Thiel. Anderson up the head. Rustad is open in the corner. He will take. In and out, no good. Johnson the rebound. Windjam brings it up. Now to Fee. With the handoff to Smith. Now the near side to Windjam. Windjam directs. Calls for a screen. Decides to go opposite way of it. But Farrell read that well, and now they drop it off to Hesby. All the way around the perimeter to Fee. Shot clock at 8. Johnson eventually gets a shot off. It's no good. Farrell with it to the near side. Thiel back to Farrell. He sees the lane wide open. Knife through and finishes.
Nice team basketball there by the Yellow Jackets, and I like the slowed down pace. I think that's what Crookston thinks they got to do to stay in it, but you can't wait to initiate your offense till 7 seconds on the clock. You're not going to get a shot off.
And a foul here. I believe it's on Cade Razor on the other side. You slow it down here. You can't just let the lane be wide open on the other end.
Agreed. You just compound the problem when you're not defending on one end and still trying to take up all the time here. Now they're trying to get inbounds play.
Said we're going to get a timeout. The Pirates take it. We'll take it with them here on the 549 Media Network.
They go where you go. They're your wingman. Your, I should get this thing checked out support system. Who knows? They may even be your +1. Or should we say +4? These are your tires. Small town, large city, winter, summer. Every destination and every type of weather. At OK Tire Store and Service, we go the extra mile so you can add some extra miles. See us for tires, preventative maintenance, and more. OKTireInc.com.
80-90% of this world goes to a 8-to-5 job, and they get to slave away to barely get by. We have the opportunity to go put in the work and be able to change people's lives. Be the less than 1% in this business. Everyone in this room has the opportunity for growth. Everyone in this room has the opportunity to go protect a bunch of people. Be that person today.
If you're self-motivated and disciplined, this is the opportunity for you. Call Dan Persons at 218-259-0741 for more information. Welcome back to the Hive out of the timeout. See what adjustments have been made, if any.
Well, I always like when your best shooter's taking the ball out of bounds. Watch for Windjam to get it back on some sort of staggered screen here if possible, but Razor's not going to let that happen. You expect somebody to run and set a couple picks for him, look for him to get a good shot here.
Fee with it now. There's Windjump coming through with Leonard on him. They go into Johnson. Johnson drives to the hoop. Contact there. But the rebound is grabbed by the Yellow Jackets. To the corner. Thiel again. In and out, no good. Anderson is there for the putback on the board.
Well, right now, how this is being called, I kind of call this a play-on game. You better just keep playing on, or you're never going to get a look to the basket because it's physical underneath.
Johnson drives and gets fouled on the way to the hoop. He'll shoot 2 at the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line as Razor picks up his second. Johnson offline on that one.
Really good looking freshman though for the Crookston Pirates to have someone 6'3" being able to handle this type of stage and this type of game, and he's battled every sense of the way from boards to a few post-up moves. It's got to be exciting as a Pirates fan to think he'll be 3 more years.
Johnson able to get the free throw to go. Dale with the rebound. Leonard with it back the other way. Offhand gets that up and in for 2. The Yellow Jackets now stretch it to 13. Fee to the near side for Cassavant. Up top for Windjam. Windjam going to go to work and drop it off for Fee, who takes the 3. It's no good. Johnson battles for the board. Can't get the putback to go. Thiel with it now. Cross court to Leonard. Out of the corner for Rustad. No good on the triple, and the rebound's grabbed by Cassavant.
Two-man game is nice between Windjam and Fee. Just couldn't get the ball in the basket.
And a foul. Sorry, I was kind of taking a look at the Yellow Jacket bench, seeing that Isaiah Farrell has returned to the bench. As Leonard picks up the foul, Reggie Windjam will be at the line. Free throw by Windjam is too strong, and so far the investments are not paying off at the line for Crookston.
Yeah, they had good-looking 3 rim in and out, follow-up rim in and out, now a free throw. Just there kind of breaks the mold of what had been happening for them.
104 at the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line. And now a foul down low on Crookston. Fouls on Nolan Johnson, his first. Inbounds pass goes to Rustad, and it's stolen away by Fee. Fee lays that up and in for his first bucket of the night. Here's Leonard. Step back jumper after clearing space, no good. Dale the rebound and the putback.
And that's the energy we've seen out of Sam Dale, coming in quick to get up to the basket after the ball's in his hands.
Grovin now to the corner. Tough pass inside. Rustad does a nice job deflecting that into the student section with 7:19 to go on our Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's game on the Section 8 2A first round playoff action here from the Hive. Cazalant now with the feed over the near side to Grovin, looking into Johnson again. Johnson bullies his way through the lane, but just can't get the shot to go. Leonard with it. Three-pointer from the corner is good. Hitting that one is Cypress Thiel. He's now got 4 3-pointers on the night. Has 14 points. It's 29-14.
Yeah, great first half for Thiel. But I keep going back to Johnson. Can you imagine in 3 more years trying to stop him underneath? He's getting to the basket as a freshman right now.
Well, one thing he's going to have the joys of learning is a nice fall away. The jumper there by Fee is he is working and battling through contact because it's only going to have to deal with more as he gets older, as he battles inside. It's 29-16. We got a time on the floor with 6:34 to go in our opening half.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Lakes Community Cooperative is proud to support Yellow Jacket activities and our entire community. From propane and fuel to feed, HVAC, country stores, auto shops, a meat market, and more, LCC is your one-stop cooperative for farm, home, and business needs. Locally owned and trusted for generations, Lakes Community Cooperative is committed to powering our communities and serving you every day. Visit lakescommunitycoop.com to learn more about your cooperative and the many ways we can serve you. The Yellow Jackets turning over. Quick shot by Windjam. As Isaiah Farrell back on the floor as we come back to live action. He'll drive into the lane, scoop through, left hand too strong. Gets the rebound, kicks it out. Anderson wide open. He'll take the three-line drive, and it's short.
Crookston doing just enough right now to stay in this basketball game. And couple easy threes here, and they'd be right back in this thing.
Windjam, Farrell right on him, now to Johnson. Up top it goes, Fee will take a three and hit the three. Carter Fee now has 7. It's back to a 10-point game.
I watched him in warm-ups. Range seems endless right now for him.
Farrell, the floater on the left hand is good, and he's fouled. As they call that one in the cylinder, Farrell will go to the line for a 3-point play.
When you talked about it in our pregame, when you showed the graphic of points scored and points allowed, and you saw 70 points allowed, you can see just things are too easy for the Yellow Jackets when they want to get to the basket right now.
That one's good at the Horseman free throw line. Give a quick shout out to Tony Beachy for great work on those graphics. And a nice job with those. Now going near side, here's Grovin. They swing it around to Reggie Windjam. Windjam drops off in the corner, comes back, nice feed inside. Johnson to the hoop, and he finishes there.
That was a nice set right there, and I think I'd go back to that. There's so many avenues they could use that. I think you could run it 3 or 4 times in a row.
Farrell now. Over to Thiel. Thiel fakes right, goes left, foul away, but he's fouled. And that's Windjam's 3rd. And that puts Thiel to the line. Sorry, Lance, go ahead.
No, you're correct, and you can kind of maybe pick up a little bit of the Crookston Pirates in the background, looking for that initial shoulder to the chest where free throw off, where it looked initially like he was gaining space. They're going to let Windjam play on, I think.
That's tough decision that Bruce Erdman has to face right now.
And kind of off the screen as the second one goes, little conversation between official and player, and he might have been asking the same thing. What am I supposed to do differently there?
Cassavan with it now. Windjam drops it off in the lane. Here's Cassavan again. Cross court to Fee. Fee to Windjam. Windjam takes the 3. He buries the 3.
Might have to just bury him down in the zone where he's not in that dribble drive type area or the far side, but he goes right back to work.
I'm shocked to have not made that adjustment, having Windjam on Thiel, especially with the 3 fouls. Zacharias open. That's off the back iron. Jaden Borman rebound and a foul. Foul will be on Grovin. That's his first. Borman will be at the line to shoot a pair.
Well, and these 2 guards for Crookston, they're good. I mean, I'm impressed with both Windjam and Fee. they can shoot from deep, and they also can handle the basketball. They do a lot of nice things. That's what's keeping them in this game right now.
And I'm thinking right now, head coach Grant Durkheising is telling whoever's bringing the ball up, get the ball to Thiel if Windjam's on them, and just let him drive. Or whoever's Windjam is guarding, go at him.
Agreed.
34-24, Yellow Jackets by 10. Fee knifes his way through, floats it up, no good. And he will go to the free throw line. As we have trips to the Horseman free throw line. Back-to-back possessions as Mika Leonard now picks up his second.
And I want to say this the right way, so I hesitate not. They play better than a 5-win team. Those two guards alone, a lot of nights I think would keep you in the ball game. It's got to be that defensive end, like you said early. And you look at the little things. Their free throw line shooting tonight has not helped them in any sense of the term. It's those little things that I think are keeping them out from being even a 10-win team.
That one's no good. Crookston has just hit one of their 6 free throw attempts as we approach the 4-minute mark. They've made a little bit of a switch now, it looks like, with on the on ball, but now driving is Farrell, and Johnson picks up the foul, and that's going to be his third.
Yeah, it's mounting up, and you know with a 5-win team, your bench isn't probably as deep as you would want it to be right now, so he's playing with these guys. You got to give him credit. We may get a sub here, but first free throw good. Johnson is going to go to the bench, but he's given them full authority to keep playing, and they've played hard through even the foul trouble.
Joshua Hesby will come in, a 6'3" senior, as Farrell goes 2 of 2 at the Horseman free throw line. Yellow Jackets lead by 12. Under 4 to go on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Here's Grovin. Getting pressured by Zacharias, now to Carter Fee. Windjam gets the basketball, Farrell on him. Windjam loses it. As he was looking to drive, and Zacharias gets it back. The Yellow Jackets shooting free throws the rest of the way. As Farrell drives through, as Windjam has to let him by. And Farrell lays it up and in and getting to the hoop strong.
Well, that's what you talked about. Whoever has Windjam take it to the basket. He had no choice there. I think he'd like to have bodied a little bit more. Didn't dare take the chance.
Windjam brings it back outside to Fee. He'll just take. That one's off the bank. And the rebound is grabbed by Grovin. Hesby feeds it to Fee, and Fee finishes. Rustad with it now. He will get it to Farrell for 3, and Farrell hits another one, and he's lighting it up in the first half as well, as it's 41-26 in favor of the Yellow Jackets.
Well, and it's a good thing for the Yellow Jackets. Confidence in their outside shooting's going to help them in the next few rounds if they make it that far. They need to get inside-outside play to go to that next couple rounds.
Tough shot there for Windjam through the contact and the contest. Yellow Jackets with the board. Borman has the lane open. Self-checkout there for Borman as he just went right through the lane and finishes it at the hoop with 2 minutes to go. As Grovin has it.
Well, once what was a 10-point game, now just that lane being wide open, every Yellow Jacket's trying to just go and go hard to the basket, and they're very successful at it right now.
Fee drops it off. The basket there for Grovin is no good, but a foul. We'll put Gunnar Grovin to the free throw line to see if they can snap this skid at the line.
Boy, I really think with a minute 38, I'd seriously think about Windjam to the not even a chance of picking up that 4th foul, but they're going to roll with him. That's ultimate trust in your senior player.
Grovin misses the free throw. It's almost an offense or defense here in the first half. Type move you might have to make, but you can't afford him to pick up a cheap 4th foul here with 1:38 to go. And that one is no good.
Boy, and that's one thing they will look at half, going 1 for 8 or 9, whatever they are now, even if you hit 75%.
There's a steal. Windjam, the layup.
And you get another 6 points out of your free throw line. This is still a really good, tight game. The Yellowjackets just are at will going into the lane right now.
Dale to the hoop. He gets swatted by Hesby, but too much contact as Dale was wanting to throw that one down and make a poster, and said he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, probably a good foul, one of the better fouls by the Pirates. Not giving up the easy one.
Free throw no good from the Horseman free throw line with 1:11 to go. Well, you get the stop here at the free throw line potentially. Come down, and if you hit a 3, you cut it back to 12 with just about 1 minute to go.
They had just had that one little patch in there. Otherwise, it's been a 10-point game. No free throw, step on the line, or someone was in the lane. Other than that, it's been an 8 to 10-point game, and like you said, we talked about numerous times, these guards can, I think, shoot you back into a game, but ultimately you got to defend, or you're not going to climb back in this one.
Windjam the 3, that's offline. Long rebound out. Rustad back the other way. Dale tried to put back, goes out of bounds. It'll be Crookston basketball. You saw it right there, though. The last man back was Windjam.
My heart goes in my throat thinking that he'd have 4 to start the second half. That's a good player to be limiting like with 4 fouls, but they have faith in him.
Fee in the lane, and he runs into Brandon Anderson, travels, shaking up a little bit. Appears to be okay. But the turnover gives it back.
That's always a good stamp when Jason Groth gives you the appears to be okay.
Mr. Belka gets the final few seconds off as the shot clock is off. The Yellowjackets looking inside to Dale. Back up top, Farrell. Now it's a Rustad. Field now over to Farrell as the Yellowjackets will take the last shot opportunity.
1-4 low set. Here comes the high pick and roll.
And Farrell finishes at the rim. A heave is no good at the buzzer, and the Yellowjackets will take a 45-28 lead into the break, and we'll be back on the 549 Media Network. Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com. Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plans. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
At United Community Bank, we're not just in the community, we're sewn into the fabric of it. We shop downtown, we coach Little League, we're a part of your story. We're not serving customers, we're serving families. And we've done so since 1911. We're here for your first bank account, your first car, your first home. Community is our middle name, And Perham, Frazee, and Dent are our homes. And where some banks have branches, we have roots. United Community Bank, ucbankmn.com, member FDIC.
Interested in working somewhere where you can grow and make a difference? Join the team at Tuffy's Pet Food, part of KLN Family Brands. For over 60 years, we've been crafting high-quality pet food with care, and it all starts with our people. At Tuffy's, you'll find profit sharing, great benefits, opportunities to advance, and a culture that feels like family. Because when our people thrive, so do the pets we feed. Tuffy's Pet Food, where your future is as important as the products we make. Apply today.
At Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams. We are family owned and operated, serving the Lakes area since 1988. Though Hilltop Lumber is our name, we're much more than that. We provide superior consulting and design, accurate estimates, thorough product knowledge, and on-time delivery. We have a full range of building supplies from windows, doors, decking, and siding to hardware, tools, paints, and stains. Take the stress out of building and let us help you find the perfect products for your project. Hilltop Lumber. We help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Welcome back to the half. I'm Jason Groth, Lance Rock, Yellowjackets in control 45-28. We thank you for tuning in on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard in what has been started out as a tightly contested first half, but the Yellowjackets went on a late run.
Yeah, they did, and it was within 10 points. Really, the spread was between 6 and 10 points most of the first half. Then the Yellowjackets, for whatever reason, they saw a kink in the defense, and they just started taking the ball to the basket. Whoever had it, and it was like the seas parted every time. It wasn't like it was even contested. It was just an easy layup. I contest a little bit of that to foul trouble that the Crookston Pirates had. Windjam wasn't able to step in. He wasn't able to play it defensively. And either was Johnson when he picked up his second. I think he got a little gun-shy underneath there trying to not pick up another foul. And the Yellowjackets exploited it, so good for them. But again, you got to come out this second half because a quick run by the Crookston Pirates, they have the firepower to do it. You saw Fee and Windjam. They're about as good a guard combo, honestly, as we've seen this year. At times, they've looked dynamic, and I'm sure they can put points up quickly.
A trio of games in Section 8 AA taking place right now. Along with this one, War Road and Park Rapids doing battle at the half. Park Rapids leads by a point, 36-35 in the 8-9 matchup. Winner of that gets East Grand Forks. And in the other game, in the 7-10 contest, Thief River Falls clinging to a 30-25 lead over Roseau. Winner of that one will make the trek to Staples Motley.
Well, some really good games going to come up here, and this is one of those sections, Jason, you and I have both talked that it's wide open. I mean, let's be honest, there's a lot of teams that could win this. We haven't seen Osakis, so I can't speak for them, but Barnesville's got a really nice team, and they slid down a little bit, but this is one of those sections that any given night I think teams can get knocked off. So continue to watch and follow, because I just think that's sometimes when there's not a clear-cut favorite, it makes for the best section play around, and this should be fun. And if you're ever wondering how far and wide this broadcast goes, I got a little shout-out to Bucky Trout, Coach Trout's son. They're in Florida watching the game, so we're up from the cold weather advisories of Minnesota down to Florida. So thanks for following us way down in Florida, Trouts.
Isaiah Farrell leads the way with 19. Cypress Steele with 15 for the Yellowjackets, 11 for Reggie Windjam. We'll take a timeout, come back, and hopefully have the second half for you here on the 549 Media Network.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction. Your vision, our team.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
80-90% of this world goes to a 8-to-5 job, and they get to slave away to barely get by. We have the opportunity to go put in the work and be able to change people's lives. Be the less than 1% in this business. Everyone in this room has the opportunity for growth. Everyone in this room has the opportunity to go protect a bunch of people. Be that person today.
If you're self-motivated and disciplined, this is the opportunity for you. Call Dan Persons at 218-259-0741 for more information.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back to the Hive. We're just moments away from the start of our second half as we take a look into the Yellowjackets, who are ready to get things going. They lead this one 45-28 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Stay tuned to our postgame show here tonight. We'll have our Steve Sanitation's player of the game, get you set up for a potential game on Friday. We know for sure one on Friday and potentially one on Saturday, pending the outcome of this one. That's all coming up in our KLN Family Brands postgame show. We'll also have our Otter Tail Power play of the game. That's all coming up. As the second half begins with Reggie Windham bringing the ball up court with 3 fouls to Nolan Johnson, who also has 3 fouls, works inside, contested, and the shot's no good. And back the other way from the Yellowjackets. Thiel left alone, and he hits the 3. Starts the first shot of the second half like he did the first half, hitting an open 3, and it makes it a 20-point game.
Well, and also similar is he was left wide open, and you would think someone who scored the way he has, you'd go find him and get a hand up.
Inside Johnson, and Farrell rises up and blocks the shot and sends it into the crowd. With 17:24 to go in our second half. As Farrell showed his leaping ability, rising up to block the shot of the 6'3 freshman.
Gets the bench off and rolling here and right back to him.
Outside, the three-pointer from Grovin is good. Gunnar Grovin hits the 3. Farrell with it now. Zacharias with the head of speed, lays it up and in.
Well, things very similar to the first half. That lane's still open and it doesn't close, and the Yellowjackets, no matter who gets it off that curl screen, is just taking it right to the basket.
I think it's generous to say it's an express lane right now as it goes to the far side back there for Windham. Now Fee with it. Into the lane, kicks it back outside to Grovin, who just hit the 3. Now to Johnson. Windham uses Johnson for the screen. Goes to the right side with 8th on the shot clock. Rises up, shot too strong. Rebound grabbed by Farrell.
Great angle. That is so nice how he got himself open. There was no screen or anything.
Zacharias off the board, no good. Rebound grabbed by Johnson, and the Pirates come back the other way. Windjam through the lane, drawing contact like a veteran player does, and earns a trip to the free throw line.
Well, and you saw the difference. A lot of times we see people curl that basketball into like a football, and it gets out wide, like it wings out on him. He kept it in tight, almost covered it up like I would teach my running backs to cover it up, and when he saw the opening, that's when he separated and then drew the foul because there was no way to get to the basketball.
Windjam hits a free throw. He is 2 of 3, but as a squad, they're 2 of 9 at the line. The Yellowjackets 7 for 11. At the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line, Windjam hits them both. He's got 13 on the night. Farrell with it now. Over to Zacharias. Back to Thiel. Drops it off for Farrell. Razor now. Let Zacharias come through. Now it goes to Farrell. And that pass redirected, I think. And Windjam comes back the other way. Windjam gets contested by Thiel. Ball goes out of bounds. Be Yellow Jacket basketball.
Well, great contest by Cypress Thiel, and then I'm not sure what happened after that. I can't even tell you, and there goes that lane, but that time it closes.
As Fee blocks that one. Fee has it clear, and he lays it up and in for 2. Well, what you're seeing is you're going to get contact going through the lane as Zacharias floats that one up. Oh, you might.
I think whatever we say, the opposite's going to happen tonight. So again, Yellow Jackets got to pick up this defensive end now. A couple nice possessions here for Crookston, and again, it's those guards in the post play, and he's going to keep going up strong. I like it.
Coming a fun post battle between Thiel and Johnson. Zacharias at the head of steam lays it in.
There's just no stopping the basketball on the Crookston defense right now, and really you can't, and we're going to get a timeout. You can if you're Windjam. I understand that, but the rest of these guys got to step in there and make it tougher on the Jackets.
We'll take a break on the 549 Media Network. Yellow Jackets lead 54-35.
At KLN Family Brands, culture isn't just something we talk about, it's who we are. Since 1964, teamwork, innovation, and care have guided us in everything we do, from our facilities to the communities that we serve. We believe the world is better when we care for others. Here, you're not just part of a team, you're part of a family. KLN Family Brands. We challenge, we grow, we inspire.
KLN Family Brands.
From the plains of North and South Dakota to the lakes of Minnesota, one remarkable creature thrives. The cold climate heat pump. It cools when it's hot, heats when it's not, and uses far less energy than traditional systems. Those who welcome one into their habitat enjoy year-round comfort, generous rebates, and bills that nearly hibernate. Cold climate heat pumps, cooling, heating, and saving all year. That's efficient comfort. Powered by Otter Tail Power Company.
Welcome back to the Hive. 14:52 to go on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Yellow Jackets leading this one 54-35. To the corner it goes. Here's Hesby to Grovin. Back to Hesby. Now Fee getting pressure. Fee with 12 drops it off for Windjam at the elbow. Windjam spins, knifes through, floater too strong, gets his own rebound. Putback is good for Reggie Windjam. 54-37, Farrell back the other way. And he gets fouled going to the hoop.
Well, if I'm the Crookston Pirates fan, I'll even take that. At least get them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy layup. You take away those layups, you make some free throws, and you're right in this game. I like that at least the lane closed on that one. Isaiah Farrell having a night, Jason, shooting the ball really well. Probably the most confident I've seen him all year. with his shooting touch.
That free throw at the Horseman free throw line, he now has 20 on the night. Short and the free throw is no good. Dale the rebound. Put back no good. Rustad outside to Thiel. Thiel floats, drives. Rustad the three. That one's no good. Dale the rebound and the putback. Sam Dale now with 6 points. Windjam with the basketball to Cassavant. Now back to Windjam. Into the lane, Hesby. Outside again, Grovin, the three. No good. Rebound grab, Dale. Farrell with it. Jump stops up top, now to Rustad. Rustad into the lane, he gets fouled. It's on Hesby, that'll be his third. Rustad will go to the line looking for his first points of the night.
Well, we must have, you updated earlier, War Road Park Rapids just after half. War Road a 1 point lead, 41-40. Thief River Falls and Roseau. Thief River Falls up 44-34. 13 minutes left in that second half.
Well, our game should be starting in about 12 minutes in the section. The Yellowjackets will take on the winner of this one, excuse me. I'm getting a little ahead of myself with 13:33 to go. The winner of this one will take on either DGF or Wadena Deer Creek.
Well, right now it's looking really good for the Yellowjackets if you just keep driving the lane and getting to the free throw line or making a layup and continuing to defend.
And a turnover there. Here's Steele. Gets around his defender, tries to throw it down, but gets stuffed by the rim. And now the Pirates come back the other way. Fee hits.
I was going to say, when something like that happens, it always seems to come back. The other team capitalizes. And like I said, it's fun to watch these two guards for Crookston. They can light up the scoreboard and fill up a scorebook, and they're doing it tonight as well.
Rustad drives. Too strong on the layup.
They have numbers if they want to go. Rustad getting back into the play.
Fee will take a three. It's no good. Dale gets the rebound. Thiel with it now to Farrell. Farrell drives, and that's going to be a bucket and one. I thought for sure it was going to be an offensive push-off. But Farrell gets the bucket, has a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see that one again. It looked like off arm on that jump stop. Kind of may have pushed off a little bit, but a lot of harm there for Crookston as the basket also counts on continuation.
Checking the box number 21, Postman.
Battling for the rebound out of bounds. They'll go to the Yellowjackets. Off the missed free throw. 12:28 to go. It's 61-40 in favor of the Yellowjackets.
Good hustle by Sam Dale, and the youth kind of continue to show up here for Crookston. Bo Smith in the game, an 8th grader now coming in.
Dale to the hoop. Floats it short. Now fumbles the rebound. And back the other way are the Pirates. Fee. Tough pass there for Smith. Gets it back to Fee. Here's Windjam dropping it off for Johnson in the paint. He gets fouled. He's been looking for that one all night long as he'll go to the line to shoot too.
Right, and he's probably thinking, boy, I've taken that contact and not got to the free throw line. Again, nice pump fake, head fake, got Dale up in the air. But here's kind of a question mark for the Pirates.
And Johnson gets his first free throw of the night. So Crookston's 3 of 3 at the line in the second half after going 1 of 8.
Halftime talk. I'm sure it was spent a lot on free throws, but now it looks, maybe it's this side of the gym.
Might have to check the rims on each side. Zacharias drives, gets cut off. Razor with the floater.
Boy, that was nice. Zacharias has been kind of on blocked going into the lane, and that time it closed up on him. He jump stop and found Razor. That really nice play.
Johnson with it, drives, spins, comes back out at top. Nice cutoff there by Razor in the lane, but throwing up a tough shot. Windham gets a rebound, as was Bo Smith. Windham through traffic gets it up and in.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get an alley-oop there, but I don't think he could locate Windham fast enough.
And on the other side, Thiel hits another three. He's got 21 on the night.
So disheartening when you got to work so hard on one end and then it's so easy on the other.
A block, and now Rusted misses the dunk, and now a technical foul, I believe, will be called for hanging on the rim, or at least basket interference for sure. Well, I think they got it. Yep, it is a technical foul on Nathan Rusted for hanging on the rim. Well, that's 6 points tonight left on the floor for the Yellowjackets on missed dunk opportunities. Windham will shoot.
And again, when it's a 22-point game, you kind of shrug that off. But again, you talk about missed points, missed opportunities. Somewhere along the line that stings you. And you just got to wrap those things up and do a better job of making sure.
Windham gets both. 66-46, 20-point Yellow Jacket lead. Crookston basketball after the technical foul on Rusted. And you know what he was trying to do on his hang on the rim, was trying to hope to direct the ball to fall into the hoop.
And I think he thought if he could double grab and stay up there, he could put it in again. And I applaud the athleticism but again, it'd been nice for the 2 points there instead of two the other way.
Off balance shot by Johnson. Yellow Jackets back the other way. Zacharias with the ball fake, now drives. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Yellow Jackets.
Again, if you're the Yellow Jackets right now, I'm sure Coach Durkheising's talking about that with his staff too. You need to get a good set here. Things have started to get a little bit out of control. It's not really out of control because they're not going wild. It's not smooth right now. Get a good look, get a set, get yourself back into rhythm, and then go back into the game you've been playing.
Johnson with it. Here's Windham off the screen, drops it off to Johnson. Johnson to the hoop. And he's too strong on his shot there.
Nice play, though. Good look by Windham.
Razor now a push on the other side as the foul will be on Nolan Kesselvant.
And again, you know Nolan Johnson's going to make those in years to come. But, boy, I like that set that they ran right there. And they got to the basket nicely. But a lot on the feet and the ability of Windham getting other players open for the Crookston Pirates.
Well, you look at Nolan Johnson, you see his game. One thing, as we've talked about, he's just got to get used to bracing the contact. As his size, it's going to come no matter what. Inside, Razor fights through, shot no good.
And saying that, I think that's what Razor, we've watched him do this year, is at the beginning that contact kind of got to him or he'd fade away more. Now we've witnessed him going to the basket, drawing this contact, and getting to the free throw line where he's been really successful this year.
And he gets that one to go. Quiet night so far for Razor. He only has 3 points, but he's done a lot of the little things, but he's also been saddled with foul trouble tonight. That one's no good. Rebound, Leonard gets it. Rusted thought about it, passes up the shot, kicks it over to Leonard. Leonard pull-up jumper swatted away by Hesby, and Anderson gets it. Thiel now to Leonard. He'll take and hits. Nico Leonard makes it a 70-46 game. Windham back the other way. A foul away from him is Smooth.
Wow, he is as nice a shot as Leonard's was. You turn around with that fall away. Really nice player.
Thiel in the lane, and Razor's there for the putback. Windham back the other way. 3 no good. Russ had the rebound. Leonard into the lane. He's going to float through short on the shot. Get his own rebound. Put back no good, and he's fouled.
Well, and I think when we saw earlier in the game, Jason, when we saw the Crookston Pirates walking the ball up the floor, I think this is what they were trying to stay out of. Quick shots on our end, let the Yellowjackets run back and score, and a possession takes about 14 seconds. I think they were trying to draw out the game. Now they're kind of looking at the clock going, if Windham's got the ball or Fee's got the ball and they've got an open shot, we might as well take it.
9:08 to go. Yellowjackets lead 72-48. Leonard 0-2 at the Horseman free throw line.
So that side of the gym has been the
Fee with it. To the corner, a three-pointer is good. Hitting that one is Nolan Cassavant. Theo now looking to go to work. Over to Leonard, now to Anderson. Anderson around the free throw line to Theo. Theo gets it poked away by Windham. Windham goes around Rustad. Unable to get the shot to go. Anderson now to Leonhard. He's going to fire and be short on the front end.
We haven't heard from Fee for a while. I wouldn't be surprised at a pull-up long distance three from him.
Oh, now we're going to have a foul inside. A foul.
Again, interesting set here for the Pirates. Back into Johnson. He's backing down. Physicality, and we might have a foul again on Thiel is underneath the basket. Like the battle in the freshman, not backing down and hitting free throws this half.
7 in a row for the Pirates in the second half after going 1 of 8. And that one rolls around and drops. Pirates 8 of 8. Thiel the other way. A three is good. And we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. Yellowjackets lead.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
Lakes Community Cooperative is proud to support Yellow Jacket activities and our entire community. From propane and fuel to feed, HVAC, country stores, auto shops, a meat market, and more, LCC is your one-stop cooperative for farm, home, and business needs. Locally owned and trusted for generations, Lakes Community Cooperative is committed to powering our communities and serving you every day. Visit lakescommunitycoop.com to learn more about your cooperative and the many ways we can serve you.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Beast sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perm seniors. Yellowjackets are my team and United Community Bank is my bank.
Three-pointer no good by Fee. Yellowjackets the rebound, back the other way. That pass tapped out of bounds. They're looking for Razor inside.
Yeah, and again, I kind of had that feeling like Fee hasn't had a shot in a while, and that one just a little bit long. Good shooters, though.
Thiel, a three, in and out, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Razor. Now they're going to discuss and change the call. Razor gets it poked away, and now a foul. Foul's on Nolan Johnson, his fourth. Pirates have 2 players in with 4 fouls. Razor will be at the line. Reggie Windham has not picked up a foul since he was saddled with 3 early in that first half as Razor gets that to go.
Coaching staff was much smarter than I was. Obviously, I was calling for a little time to make sure he was in the game at this point, and he is.
Rebound grabbed by Casavants. Windham will bring the ball up court as we approach 7.5 to go on the Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Yellow Jackets in control of this one. Here's Fee. Short on the iron on the shot on that one. Rebound eventually grabbed by Razor, and the Yellow Jackets looking to run. It's Farrell to the hoop. Shot no good. Rebound tapped around and out of bounds. It will go to Crookston. The Yellow Jackets are able to hold this lead back here Saturday night at 7 o'clock against either DGF or Wadena Deer Creek. If Crookston wins and makes this comeback, congrats to them. That will end our coverage of the boys basketball season. It goes on the near side. Casamon with it now. It goes all the way around the perimeter to Fee. Here's Windham. Windham trying to create space. Now feeds it down low into the lane. Groven. Shot altered, but Groven gets it to go.
They do some really nice things, the Crookston Pirates. I like their motion set offense, their cut to the basket, just not consistent enough.
Anderson gets the assist as Rustad hits the 3. That's now 79-55. Yellow Jackets in control of this one, approaching 6.5.
And it looks like we'll have a couple games to talk about in our KLN postgame show that should finish about the same time we do, so we can fill out parts of your bracket.
Johnson spins, shot is blocked. Foul will be on Thiel. Nope, actually on Razor. Apologize for that one. Razor now picks up his 4th.
And Cade's kind of looking like, what did I do? But again, foul trouble now for both teams.
Johnson, free throw, no good. Snaps his run at the free throw line. They're 8 of 8 until that miss by Johnson at the Horseman free throw line in the second half.
7 o'clock games now well underway, and some scores trickling in as well.
Keep you up to date with those. Steve Sanitation Player of the Game, as well as our Otter Tail Power Play of the Game and our post-game show. Brought to you by KLN Family Brands as Thiel works his way. Nice move and nice finish at the hoop there by Cypher Steele. Gives him 26 on the night. Fee with it. Hands off a head fake there. Johnson tries to spin. Now Casavant, or excuse me, that's Groven, and it's stolen away. Here's Farrell with it. Farrell takes a look back. Tries the alley-oop off the board. And it's no good. And it leads to a missed 3 on the other side as Windham had a good look.
Boy, and I felt like Murphy's Law was going to abide, and I don't think Coach Dirkhuizing's that excited about that play, so he calls the timeout.
We'll take a break.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Since 1955, Esser Plumbing and Heating has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable across the Lakes area. From residential and commercial new construction to plumbing and HVAC service, our skilled technicians bring knowledge, experience, and a friendly smile to every job. When comfort matters, trust the team your neighbors have counted on for generations. Call 877-882-4822 or visit EsserPlumbingandHeating.com. Esser Plumbing and Heating. Trusted people, trusted service.
Welcome back to the Hive. Carter Fee just hits a triple as we come out of the timeout. Farrell drives through traffic and gets that to go. He's got 24 now. Windjam with it. Back to Fee. Fee's going to try it again, and he's going to hit again.
I'm telling you, Jason, those two guards, I know I've hammered on that a lot. They can fill up that stat sheet in an awful hurry, and we're seeing it happen.
Westhead drives. Farrell now. Field, the extra pass to Anderson, now all the way around, and Rustad will hit a three. As the Yellowjackets lead by 25. Both teams showing that they have the ability to fill it up. It's the one team that has the ability to defend. That's been the difference.
Exactly, and that's well put, and I wouldn't. Nice job of Fee dumping that off. I kind of thought he was going to go for another one.
Nice move, heady move there by Johnson, unable to get it to go. Tapped out of bounds. It will stay with Crookston. Tate Zacharias back in with 4:13 to go. The Yellowjackets lead 86-61. Starting to see some changes. The ref plays dodgeball with the inbounds pass with 4:12 to go. Austin Adamczyk will check in for the Yellowjackets. One good thing tonight, the seniors will have another chance at a home game if they finish this one out. Fee takes the ball from Johnson on a handoff and hits another three-pointer.
That rim has to look like 5 times as big as it is to Fee right now. He's not even looking at the basket, and it's nothing but net.
Zacharias trying to answer. Fee the rebound. Crookston up court. Fee's going to launch and fire, and that one's no good. Farrell back the other way. No good on the float. Adamczyk's unable to control the rebound and goes out of bounds. Windjam's going to slow it for a moment. So he brings it up and looking to go to work from here on the right side into Johnson. Johnson backing down against Steele. Floater from Nolan Johnson, no good. And he may have tweaked something as he's slow to get back. Three-pointer from Rustad in the corner, no good. Adamczyk the rebound, now Farrell with it. And that three is good for Isaiah Farrell. With 3 minutes to go. Windjam with it. He's going to take a three-pointer. That's off the iron, no good. Adamczyk with the rebound.
Adamczyk filling up the rebound category for the Jackets as he entered the game.
Zacharias left open. Now he's going to drive, drop it off for Adamczyk. Back outside, Thiel the three. He hits. 92-64. We were hoping to watch a tight defensive game. We're sorry we were unable to bring that to you tonight. As that one's poked away, now a foul. Foul will be on Nathan Rustad.
Like we're into the bonus, maybe.
Fee will be at the line. Jaden Bonin and Mika Leonard into the game. 2:24 to go. Yellow Jackets lead 92-64. No good on the free throw. Adam checked the rebound.
He should have stepped back to the three-point line. He can hardly miss from there.
Zacharias all the way to the hoop. He's got 8. Timeout. Yellow Jackets. Just for a substitution. Reed Wolkosh and Dominic Reyes into the game. Nice round of applause for the Yellow Jacket group as they lead 94-64. Here's Windjam. He's open, and it's no good. But rebound in the hands of Nolan Johnson. And now we have a timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
At United Community Bank, we're not just in the community, we're sewn into the fabric of it. We shop downtown, we coach Little League, we're a part of your story. We're not serving customers, we're serving families. And we've done so since 1911. We're here for your first bank account, your first car, your first home. Community is our middle name, and Perham, Frazee, and Dent are our homes. And where some banks have branches, we have roots. United Community Bank, ucbankmn.com, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Adamchek drives, delivers it to Leonard. Now here is Reyes with it. Leonard drives. Reyes with the pass to Wolkosh. Now to Adamchek. Takes the three, doesn't get the roll. Rebound inside, and the putback is good for Dominic Reyes. It's 96-66. Fee offline on the deep shots. Rebound grab by the Yellow Jackets. Driving, hopping through the lane. And Wolkosh gets it back from Reyes. Back to Wolkosh, now to Adamchek. Adamchek drives downhill, shot no good. Rebound to Johnson. Windjam with it. To the floor, Adamchek with it. Now ends up going to the hands of Cassavant. To Fee. Windjam. That's Crookston working the clock, and Fee will fire a deep three from the far side. It's no good. Yellow Jackets bring it up court. Adamchek with it. Reyes, the three-pointer, in and out, no good. Fee the rebound. Timeout called by Crookston. Believe this is just for subs and allow the Crookston players and their starting five to get a nice round of applause from their fans that made the trip down for their efforts. And definitely a well-deserved round of applause for Reggie Widgeon and Carter Fee in their final game as Crookston Pirates.
Yeah, nice players they are.
Johnson still battling for a rebound. He'll go to the free throw line.
I have to say, for a post presence as a ninth grader, Jason, he's about as good as I've seen to battle. I mean, the Yellow Jackets brought in a number of post players, and he faced some really good ones. He hasn't quit battling this whole game. And like you said, as he develops and as he builds and he gets used to taking some of that, absorbing some of that pressure, and I think you're going to see a guy that's going to be really hard to defend in Section 8AA.
Free thrown and out, no good. Rebound grabbed, but lost by Crookston Yellowjackets. And Johnson there again gets a steal. Nice feed inside. Layup is good for Bo Smith. That will do it for the Yellowjackets. They'll move on as they pick up a 96-68 victory tonight over the Crookston Pirates. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned. KLN Family Brands postgame show is coming up right around the corner here on the 549 Media Network.
Hanson's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hanson, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
They go where you go. They're your wingman. Your, I should get this thing checked out support system. Who knows? They may even be your plus one. Or should we say, plus four? These are your tires. Small town, large city, winter, summer. Every destination and every type of weather. At OK Tire Store and Service, we go the extra mile so you can add some extra miles. See us for tires, preventative maintenance, and more. OKTireInc.com.
At Joe Foltz Construction, quality and integrity aren't just words, they're our commitment. Since 2004, our owner-operator-led team of skilled craftsmen has brought dream homes, commercial spaces, and major remodels to life across Lakes Country. We guide you through every step, from custom design and accurate estimates to construction and a 10-year warranty that shows we build for life. Your vision is our blueprint. Joe Foltz Construction, craftsmanship you can trust. Visit us in Perham or online at joelfoltzconstruction.com.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plans. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com. Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
Welcome back to the Hive and the KLN Family Brands postgame show. We thank you for tuning in tonight. The Yellowjackets roll to a 96-68 victory tonight over the Crookston Pirates. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock, and the inability to defend on one end really hurt the Pirates. The Yellowjackets took advantage. Hot shooting, attacking the hoop, and taking advantage of the openings that they found.
Well, quick start for the Yellowjackets. Really led to putting some pressure on the Crookston Pirates, and agreed. They just had trouble stopping the Yellowjackets driving to the basket, and I don't I can't pinpoint one reason or another. They did a couple times and made it difficult on the Yellow Jackets, but hats off to the Yellow Jackets for taking what was given, and the really hot start, I think, got them going, Jason.
And that is our Otter Tail Power play of the game, is the fast start by Cypress Steele, hitting from deep early in that first half, 4 in a row that he hit. He had 15 first half points, finishes the game with 29. That's our Otter Tail Power play of the game, as he got on fire early.
He was, and it was just catch and shoot basketball, and one thing you're going to see on tape here is you don't want to leave Cypress Steele open, because he had a great night, and that really just propelled. And I think one of them that I remember, not the shot, but after a miss, was he was diving out of bounds over in the far corner for a basketball, and I think that just ignited the Yellow Jackets, and you saw them play really well, because we talked about it. I probably talked about it too much, but really good guards for, and now a post presence that I didn't know about for Crookston. Yellow Jackets really had a nice night.
Well, the problem on the other side is they were saddled with foul troubles for the most part. Reggie Whittingham and Nolan Johnson. I know he was Nolan Johnson, the post that you're alluding to, and you could see his game. It's going to just continue to improve and expand. His ability to get inside and fight to the hoop, he's going to have to work on absorbing contact, and that's going to be a big key for him.
Well, and it's going to change up. It's going to be the other guys. When you lose the quality player of a Reggie Whittingham, he's your do-everything type guard, and was so fun to watch tonight. And then Carter Fee at times had endless, limitless probably is a better word, range on that three-point game. With those guys leaving, it's going to open some doors, but we saw an 8th grader come in, some underclassmen playing for the Crookston Pirates, and again, you shore up a little bit of that defensive end, you build around your post play. I think some good things can happen there.
Head coach Bruce Urban, like you said, has some nice tools to work with here in the future. You could see him coaching away to the final whistle. Tip of the cap, the Crookston Pirates gave the Yellow Jackets a run in that first half, but the Yellow Jackets just a little too much firepower and stops when they needed, and that will lead to our Steve Sanitation player of the game. It is Isaiah Farrell. He finishes with 27 points. Did a lot of the little things, attacked to the hoop, distributed, and did a lot of the little things that you look for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, and that sums up his game, as he's been able to get to the basket. I like how he finishes better now. He's getting stronger. You can tell they're using practice time up off of 2 feet, not one with the ball curl. He's going strong to the basket. Tonight it was his outside shot that impressed me the most. Is if he can get that game going, now he's quick enough and he's got really good ball handling skills. You can give that little head fake at the 3, get to the basket, either distribute or score yourself. So I'd love to see his shooting ability tonight on display, and it ultimately makes the Yellow Jackets better.
Yellow Jackets pick up the win, 96-68. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with the scoring recap, take a look at the scores from around the section, and also get you set up for tomorrow night's Section 8 2A Girls Basketball Championship. That's all coming up next as the KLN Family Brands postgame show rolls along here live from the Hive.
Interested in working somewhere where you can grow and make a difference? Join the team at Tuffy's Pet Food, part of KLN Family Brands. For over 60 years, we've been crafting high-quality pet food with care, and it all starts with our people. At Tuffy's, you'll find profit sharing, great benefits, opportunities to advance, and a culture that feels like family. Because when our people thrive, so do the pets we feed. Tuffy's Pet Food, where your future is as important as the products we make. Apply today.
Hey, it's Tucker again. When it comes to protecting what matters most, you want someone local and experienced. As an independent agency, we work for you. That means we can compare multiple insurance carriers to find the right coverage at the right price. And with so many changes happening in insurance today, having a trusted guide has never been more important. Let EOT Insurance help you navigate the market with confidence. EOT Insurance Agency. Local, experienced, and always on your side.
At Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
We are family owned and operated, serving the Lakes area since 1988. Though Hilltop Lumber is our name, we're much more than that. We provide superior consulting and design, accurate estimates, thorough product knowledge, and on-time delivery. We have a full range of building supplies from windows, doors, decking, and siding to hardware, tools, paints, and stains. Take the stress out of building and let us help you find the perfect products for your project. Hilltop Lumber. We help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Hive and the KLN Family Brands post-game show. The Yellowjackets win tonight by a score of 96-68. We'll take a look at the scoring totals for the Yellowjackets. First leading the way was Cypress Steele with 29. Isaiah Farrell finishes with 27, 8 on the board for for Nathan Rustad, as well as Tate Zacharias. Finishing with 6 points each was Sam Dale and Cade Razor. 5 on the board for Mika Leonhard, 3 for Jaden Borman, and 2 each for Brayden Anderson and Dominic Reyes. Your Yellow Jackets score 96 points. They scored 45 in the first, 51 in the second half. To lead the way for Crookston, it was Carter Feed with 23 points. Reggie Windjam adds 21, 14 for Nolan Johnson, 5 for Gunnar Grovin, 3 for Nolan Castlevant, and 2 for Bo Smith. Crookston scores 28 in the first half. They score 40 in the second half, falling tonight 96-68. Some scores from around the area, Lance, as we take a look. Section 7 AA scoreboard, the Yellow Jackets, or 8 AA, excuse me, I apologize. The Yellow Jackets will be back home taking on either DGF or Wadena Deer Creek.
Well, and I can lead you off with that one. If you don't want to write anything in too early, but 3 minutes to go in the half, DGF up 43-13 against the Wolverines. So it looks seemingly like we're going to get the 4-5 matchup, but stranger things have happened.
Yeah. Sorry, Lance, I didn't mean to cut you off. I think we can throw that one in ink.
Yeah, it's and that's probably one that you want to see. I know that DGF's probably circled playing the Yellow Jackets again. They were at their home place. They were up by 8 to 10 points, and then a real strong surge by the Yellow Jackets brought that game back. So that's going to be a really good matchup, like you would figure 4-5 would be. In other games that are going to half, Hawley leads Barnesville 32-30, and Osakis up 42-20 against Monaga. And then the 2 early games along with us, Thief River Falls knocks off Roseau 69-57. And then Park Rapids with the upset win, I believe, 81-63 against Warroad. So the Panthers come on to be one of our bracket busters coming through so far.
Interesting dynamic coming up on the girls' side of things. DGF takes on Perham. DGF 2-0 against the Yellow Jackets on the girls' side of things. On the boys' side, on Saturday night, the Yellow Jacket boys 2-0 against the Rebels coming into the playoffs.
Yeah, there's tons of storylines that you could write inside of there, and again, good rivalry with the Rebels. I don't care what sport, where it is, it brings out a good crowd, intense crowd, and probably the best out of both teams, no matter what sport is. Really looking forward to Friday night. I think that's one of those that you look at matchups, you look at different things. We try to dissect from being in a bird's eye view, obviously not being in the practice with the teams and doing those sorts of things. You know Kaya Anderson's got to be a focus for the Rebels, and Aria Garrett along with others. Ellie Boyd's had some really good games. Coachman can shoot the basketball. And then the Yellow Jackets, their depth I think leads to a lot of problems for a lot of teams, especially if you see foul trouble like you did tonight. Yellowjackets can go deeper than a lot of teams. So there are so many things. I know one thing, that gym's going to be packed. It's going to be rocking. It's going to be loud. And who can fight the nerves off might end up being that team that punches their ticket to head down to state.
Well, another interesting aspect, too, you go in from being at Concordia Memorial Auditorium where the fans are a little further away from the court. Now you're back at Moorhead where the fans are right on the court. Moorhead gym is an outstanding one. Honestly, it's built off of this one, not the Hive. And it's just a little bit bigger, but a little more bells and whistles.
Well, it is very similar. So for both teams, I don't think they're going to go in where you can count the gym. Sometimes when you walk into Concordia and the depth and there's nobody behind the baskets, it can be a little intimidating place to shoot when you have 20 yards behind you on each side and then a brick wall. I don't think that's the case. I think both teams here, it's going to be that internal nerves of what's at stake here. And it's, if you can fight through that, you can battle through. For some people, it brings out the best, and for some, they really struggle with it. So I just think at the end of the day, this game could go right down to the wire, just like we saw the game against Frazee, Jason.
Yes, it should probably go down the wire between these two teams, as it has all year long. The matchups, all that stuff will give us something to talk about tomorrow night. We'll have coverage for you. Pregame show roughly maybe 7:30. There is a game before. Yellowjackets play at 8. Scheduled for 8 o'clock. There's a Section 6A championship game. That will take place prior, starting at 6. So if you're attending the game and plan on being there, I would advise getting there early. If you're able to stay home and you want to tune in, we'll have all the action for you leading up into tomorrow night's game.
Yeah, because the game before is going to be well attended. We've been able to see a couple of those guys as well. And so it's going to be a really fun atmosphere when you get 4 really good teams who are really followed. It should make for a fantastic evening.
We thank you for tuning in tonight. For Lance Rock, I'm Jason Groth, and we hope you have a good rest of your evening.
You've been watching 549 Media. Don't miss a moment. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications at youtube.com/@549media. The plays, the energy, the excitement, it's all right here with 549 Media.